Back live. I got my Respect the Throttle stuff on and all that. New hats and all that. Y'all want to order these, man? Let me know. Hit me up in the comments. Or matter of fact, I'll put the link where y'all can go and order these, man. The hoodies, Respect the Throttle. If you about that bike life, Respect the Throttle means respect turning that gas up too much, the bike flip up under you, from up under you, and you fall off. Or you might hit the brakes, front brakes, and you go forward. So that's what Respect the Throttle means, man. Anything that can go crazy on a bike that you are doing tricks on and, thinking that you're nice and you're really not nice. And even though the guys that is nice sometimes just make a mistake. The name of the game in bike life is they all fall down, man. So, yeah, this is my brother G-Head. This is his clothing line. He's a bike lifer. Once again, we out here in Detroit, representing in Detroit for my homie, for my homie Free birthday. And he's well loved out here with a lot of official Detroit cats out here, man. So he wanted to bring in, his 50th birthday. He brought me in. It was a paid in full theme. As everybody know, I was in the paid in full movie, and just had to come and show my brother some love, man. And he wanted to do it out here in Detroit, so we brought Harlem to Detroit. And when a bunch of black brothers get together that ride bikes, man, y'all know what happened. And we made the best of it. It rained and everything, but we still made the best of it. We had a good time, man. It was like a family event. It was a family event. So now I want to get into a few things. We was just talking about Puff earlier. Y'all seen that on my other episode. And I had to come back because my brother had to roll out, so I had to stop filming. And we had to jump in the car because there's so much going on out here in Detroit. They got me over here. They got me over there. They calling to come to the bar, come to eat at the restaurants, and we was at the DoubleTree somewhere. I don't know where we was at. Then we was at another hotel because a lot of people was out here from out of town for a homie birthday. So we was everywhere and making sure everybody was all right too. You know what I'm saying? So we was having a good time. So I had to leave, and I want to get back into the stuff with Puff because it's very, very important. And it was about his mom's, which that's what a mother's supposed to do, hold her son down. And at this time, she probably feel vulnerable that these people have her son in their clutches. And it's the first time that she ever really get to see her son that's powerful really at his weakest state right now. And she's used to seeing everybody bow down to him. And I don't even mean bow down to him in a kiss ass way. Just bow down to him and show him love. And, in a way or a manner of he's just who he is. He's the boss. And when you're the boss, people, they're going to pay homage and pay respect and watch their mouth and do things the right way. But I'm just saying, this is a time she's seeing that that's not even happening right now. The people that have him don't even care who you are and what you do. Meaning they probably never even saw this coming. When you're so powerful, you think that you are on top of the world. And nothing can happen to you. You are so caught up in what you got going on that you're not really seeing 10, 20 steps ahead of you. You're not thinking into your future. One thing about my brother Dame Dash, he always said, I think into my future. I like to make moves from what is going on from now, what I know is going to go on way ahead of what's going on now. I'm already done all what we doing right now. John Kamala, I see you. But that's how Dame always said that. Think into your future. And I always respected that thought process. For real, which is mean. So at this point, his Puff mother, Diddy's mother, is not thinking that she would ever see her son in this manner, at his lowest form, where he can't do nothing, he can't say nothing, nothing that he says even matters. He can't even get out of whatever he's trying to do. Like he always said, whatever I want, I get. Everybody seen that video. And it's sad that a mother have to endure that. Then you got Gene Dealder saying that his mom might have known what was going on. She had to see something. She's been to parties, but he don't know if she ever been to the freak off parties, but he have seen her in the parties. But if that's your son, then you got to know what happens after the fact. So that's another thing. Y'all go check the Jane Deal thing out. But she's a mother. It's only right that she say things to defend her son. But you know, me reading off some of that stuff, I didn't even read off the rest of it. And it's like I said earlier, he didn't admit to him harming Cassie after he paid that money. And if he would have took accountability of it, knowing he was in a hotel, knowing the feds don't play, they get information. And you be looking like, damn, how the hell they get that? And even if they saying he paid off the people in the hotel, he might have thought, but when the feds come, their deals be way bigger. And some people cannot hold water, especially if you ain't they bro like that. And bros out here don't hold bros down in that terminology. They telling on everybody. That's why the game of selling drugs is over. Because nobody is bros no more, and nobody is going to jail for nobody no more. The game is over. So he should have just automatically started saying, once he put that money out there, and well, it went public that he paid the 30 million or whatever millions he paid. He should have not went up there and said those allegations against me is false, and he should have never did that. Should have put himself ahead of the game and said, yes, I did that, but we was in a relationship and I wasn't thinking. And I might have put my hands on her and da-da-da. Because either way, it was going to happen regardless. And that's why the feds is trying to utilize that against him. They are trying to utilize what he did and use that as an admission of guilt and say that he admitted to being he paid the money, he admitted to doing wrongdoings to her. And then they wanted to show the footage to the world. So once they show footage to the world, they use that against him in court. So he should have just said, well, before he even knew the tape was going to come out, he should have just said what he had done. He shouldn't, and he didn't even have to say it in that magnitude. He could have just said, yeah, I did wrong. I did her wrong. I might have put my hands on her here and there. You know, just come up with something to get ahead of it. So now when the thing actually came out, people would believe him with other things that's coming out. Because now, with him getting in front of the camera saying those allegations against me is false, I'm not this type of person, this and this and this and that. And then when it came out, then he come back in front of the camera and say, I ain't gonna lie. You can't lie. That's first of all. I ain't gonna lie. That don't even work. It was wrong. I'm taking counseling and da. Now people not gonna believe you now because you only saying it because they seen it. See the common sense in that? Even though they say sense ain't common or common ain't sense or whatever, however they go, but y'all know what I'm talking about. It sounds crazy, man. It's crazy after the fact. So, you know, with his mom's trying to hold him down, nobody is really going to pay that no attention publicly. Now, if it was something that he was really accused of for really wrongdoing and his mom stepped up, then people would really feel that because his mother stepped up. And no mother should endure no pain like that from their kids being done wrong. So for her to say that, and after people seen what actually happened, they looking at it as like, we don't know, your son done admitted to it. So, and for her trying to help, man, I feel I can't help. I got a mother that I love, and I know it'll go 150 miles for me, wrong or right, and that's what his mom's is doing. You know what I'm saying? But a powerful person like him, that's all over the planet, is hard for people to, you know, take heed to what she was saying and feel any type of sympathy for it. And it's sad that he have to have his mother endure what she going through too. And that's what a lot of people got to understand. His kids, his mom, everybody is enduring this pain with him. And it's crazy. A lot of y'all shouldn't be out here doing no cartoons and jokes and all of the above. Like, cause it's really not funny. It's really a situation where he's a brother that might have had a problem, drug problem, sex addict, power struck, that he need help. The little kids that they bringing up now, 9-year olds and all that, I ain't I ain't biting into that yet. For me to voice my opinion on that, because there's definitely no facts in that, because it's a money grab thing now. But all those other things, a brother, if he did do those, do your time, get rehabilitated. Same way if somebody sold drugs, got caught selling drugs, they got to do their time, get rehabilitated, not to sell drugs, because they make you do drug programs, all of that stuff. But all these jokes and all that stuff, and a lot of y'all was praising this man, ass kissing, all of the above. Now everybody want to make a joke about it, and it's not funny. You know why it's not funny? Because people really suffered from that. If these allegations is true, and he gave a person drugs, that young Rod dude, if he gave that man drugs, and the man woke up with his behind part sore, that's crazy. The average real man would have woke up and killed you, or killed whoever did that to him, should I say. And that's not cool. But evidently, I guess he knew to do it too for no repercussions, because at the end of the day, they said he wasn't scared. But even people that ain't scared and know how to fight know who not to play with and who not to fight. Gunslingers know who not to play with, because they know other people gonna sling them guns just like them. So they know not to play with them unless two violate each other. Two people that can fight, only way they're gonna fight if two violate each other. People that sling them guns, only way they're gonna sling guns at each other and be ready to go to war when they see each other is because something happened that violated each other. But just to pick a person and say, yo, I want to do this to him, I want to do this to her, or I'm taking this from him, I'm taking that from her. I mean, they think they can do that to you because they think you soft. Period. And even two people that some gunslingers don't care about another gunslinger. They might just feel they more tougher than them or quicker on their gun game than that one. But overall, it's crazy that his mom got to go through what's going on. This whole situation is crazy, and I don't think nobody should be making no jokes and cartoons and all of that stuff. Like, what do it all mean? Even is this a real situation or not? I post stuff that I see, I repost it and put it in my stories and stuff like that. But I want people to see what's going on, because there's really a message behind all of this stuff. It's dumb. Now, the guy, what was his name? Shakib, something that was working at Def Jam passed away. They said he died or killed himself or something from Def Jam. That's resurfacing, and that was one of the guys that was hollering at um, Kim Porter. They saying Puff allegedly, once he found out about it, he went crazy on her, was stalking her, and the Shakir dude was stalking him. He was nervous, looking out his blinds and stuff like that. And see, that was the reason. That was one of the episodes I said Puff took him going to school and college and doing all the right things and following the right path. When he started getting money in the music industry, he started hiring big dogs that was big dogs in them streets that was nothing to play with, putting them under the wing, and it boosted his I'm I'm whatever, it's whatever, and learn how to be tough and move in a street essence. So they're accusing him, which I said alleged of might have had the guy Shakir from Def Jam, if I'm saying it right, had him killed because Kim Porter is Puff's girl, baby mother. They moved on. She didn't want to be with him no more. Puff don't want to hear it. He was so controlling is what they saying, and whoever trying to holler at her, especially in the music industry, he's with the you ain't hollering at her. That's mine's, and they basically saying that he might have had homie taken out of here. They said about what the car getting blowed up, Kid Cudi car getting blowed up. They said something about Wale. And if a man kills another man over a woman, that's crazy. And I'm hoping that's not the truth. That's crazy to me. Who is that? Capone 267? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's a fact. And who is this? Joe, whatever he is, he don't count. But if a man killed a man over a woman, that's straight up, I don't even want to say clown ish. It's I'm not killing no woman over nobody. Cause look at the end. Look where it ends up at. I'm not saying Puff did that. That's allegedly, but still, regardless, he's in jail right now, and they probably trying to figure out if that's true or not. I'm not going to jail for no. Even if I'm in love with the woman and she doing something and all that, I'm gone. Go ahead and do what you want to do. I'm not arguing with that dude. I'm not fighting no dude. None of that. For what? He can have you. Cause but let me rephrase this. Well, I really don't have to rephrase it because she, according to what's going on, Kim Porter left because she didn't want to, deal with whatever. And just let's just say she just left because it ain't got nothing to do with him being aggressive, beating on her, none of the above, whatever. She just left and said, some people just grow out of each other, and she might have grew out of him. And he like, man, you ain't going nowhere. That's what you don't do. If she want to go, you let her go. That's a fact. Capone, Capone said, man, keep doing what you're doing, man. Much love for Philly. Respect, Capone. And I got a lot of love for Philly. I love seeing Beanie Siegel doing his thing up there. I seen Jadakiss came up there and hollered, man. I'm loving that right now. That's another brother that shows he don't let the odds defy him, man. That's a fact. I'm loving what Beanie Siegel doing up there right now, man. For real. So good, man. Especially where he come from, man. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Capone 267. Make sure y'all go follow him, man. For real. But yeah, man. That's not real grown man stuff. To hurt another man because you think that you own that woman. You don't own no woman. Woman is her own. Woman don't own you. To be blowing people up, shooting up, stabbing, throwing out the windows, and I'm not talking about Puff because all this stuff is alleged. I'm talking about any man. All of y'all men that's out there that do that, y'all clowns. To hurt another man over a woman that don't want to be with you no more. That's clowns. You're clowns. Period. So, it's a sad situation. So, right now, at this point, I'm going to tell y'all something real serious that y'all got to understand what's getting ready to affect our kids. Kids. Puff started a no-fly zone now. Even though he didn't start it. Puff started a no-fly zone, meaning no-fly zone was for the rappers. Come over here, you gotta pay, man. You gotta pay when you come over here. If you're gonna do a show and all that, straight like that. That was a no-fly zone. Now a no-fly zone is you like a woman, you meet her in a state somewhere. You might even meet her in the state that you live in, but you travel all the time because you are in the music business. You might like her, y'all talking, not might like her, y'all like each other, y'all talking, y'all getting everything, establishing a rapport with each other, texting, calling. And then you might say, man, I want to see you. And she might say, I want to see you. Whichever one initiated first. And the man might, excuse me. And don't mind my background. I'm out here in Detroit doing a paid in full party for my bro, Free. And Bike Life is out here, so we doing a party, but we're at the Airbnb. And they're in there cooking and having fun. Everybody in there with their wives and all that. I'm a fifth leg. I ain't a third. I'm a fifth leg. Everybody got their wives, so I'm in here talking to y'all. So yeah. What was I saying, man? Yeah. So you can't be out here blowing up cars. You can't be out here wilding out like that, man. You know what I'm saying? And now the man's family is struggling behind that. His mother, his kids, all of the above is looking like, yo, what's going on? But this is what you create. This is what you create. And put your family involved. So it's a whole bunch of other things. So now what I was saying was Puff created a no-fly zone for women that like the man of their choice. And I'm going to say for women that like the man of their choice, right? Because y'all hanging out, chilling, or not even hanging out, chilling. The man might not even be there now because he's working and he's calling, texting you, you calling, texting him. Everything is equal, mutual. Y'all building and y'all building and y'all building. It gonna get to a point where Damn, I want to see you, but you out of town. Damn, I want to see you, but I'm out of town. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking for both parties. Now, what's going to happen? She going to say, man, she might say, I'll pay for my own way to come out there. He might say, no, and I want to say this so it'll be understood. He might say, she might say, I want to pay to come see you. I'll fly out there to you. She might pay her own money because you got some women that's just stand up, straight up women. Like, yeah, I'm gonna show you I'm real. I don't want your money. I ain't pressed for that. And he gonna be like, wow, oh, that's what's up. All right, well, come on. That's one scenario of how it can happen. Other scenario could be, while they talking and texting and enjoying each other conversation and building something, and he might say, man, I want to see you. Damn, can I fly you out here? And he pay for her to come out and fly her out to where he at, being a gentleman. That's what gentlemen do. You pay for food for a woman. You accommodate them with flights. You make sure that when they get there, they land comfortable. When y'all go out to the club, they don't wait on lines. They don't wait for nothing. Even they gotta wait on line. It's cool. It is what it is. He's still paying for you. Some people don't got it to skip line and all that, but he still want to show a good time. So it ain't all about that. It's about showing the lady a good time, being a gentleman, flying her over there and all that for fun and having a good time. Ain't nobody looking at nothing else but that, but fun. So now, you know, doing it up, chilling, partying, having fun, or going out to dinner, or might stay in the crib watching TV, looking at a movie, whatever of choice that they have fun with doing, because the person, the artist, the actor, or the whatever was working and couldn't make it and just had to fly, the friend, or whatever you want to call her at the time, to him. When he fly over there, they having a good time, they chilling, whatever. Might not never had sex before, nothing. Might have had sex before she even came there before. But I'm gonna just talk about the ones that just meeting these females. Because it's so crazy now, you could just say 30 years later, you didn't have sex with a person until they flew you out there. They ain't ask you, did you have sex before then? Now it's when they got there and they made the claim what they did and still get you locked up. But anyway, so it was just all respectful. So they have fun, chilling, whatever, loving each other vibes. Sometimes energy just don't lie. Is there such thing as having sex on the first night? Yes, it is, for 100 years long and strong. Some people last, some people don't. I had sex on the first time with my ex, and we was together for 17 years. Sex on the first night, and we never looked back. We was together forever. Team running strong, everything. But things just happen later on in life. People grow apart, whatever. But I'm just saying, sex on the first night don't mean that you rape somebody. So anyway, sex on the first night, because they was enjoying themselves. They might have been out to the club. He might have took a bowling, eaten, and then went home, watched TV, and chilled. And they liked each other vibe, had sex. Maybe they didn't have sex the first time. She might have left, and then he flew her back out again. And they had sex. All I'm saying right now, people, the way it's looking now, women is coming out of everywhere saying that a man did something to them 30, 20, 10 years ago. And now they getting locked up for it. That's not cool. That's crazy. That's crazy. So now, no men can't fly y'all out no more. Because now they are in fear for what will happen to them if you get mad at them 10 years later or 30 years later, or you ain't going to, a lot of them not going to be mad because a lot of these guys don't got no money. But let them come across a couple million and they popping and rocking, they going to remember, oh man, I had sex with him in 2020 or 2002, 2003. Oh man, let me make up a story. Especially if they had a lot of hangout time with them somewhere. And then they can run with it. And guess what? There's no law against it. But guess what there are laws against? If you call 911 and it's a bogus call, they will lock you up for that. That's a fact. But if a woman make an accusation against you that you sexually assaulted her, raped her, whatever, and find out and it comes to the light, the surface that is not true, that she lied, you don't hear nothing no more about it. Just get, okay, charges is off the guy. She go about her life, and it is what it is. She don't get no repercussion behind it. That's messed up. Where's our politicians that want us to vote? These are one of the things we need to vote against right now. I mean, excuse me. These are one of the things we need to ask our politicians to fight for. You want my vote? These is one of the things I need you to fight for. I need women to pay and be accountable for saying somebody raped them and it's not true. I need that type of stuff going on also. If you tell a woman, if there's a law showing that if you lie about a person that could get 10, 20, 30 years. R. Kelly in there for 30 years. I don't know what he did. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying 30 years as an example of how much time a person can get. If you can make a claim that can get a person 10, 20, 30 years, you get caught lying, you are subject to get 10 years for lying. Because that sabotages a person's career, family, have his family looking crazy, people looking at his family crazy, or like for real. You haven't heard yet a man said a woman raped him. It's always about the men. Name a woman that said, no, excuse me, name a man that said a woman raped them 10, 20 years ago. They wouldn't even give a damn. If they said yesterday, and he ain't really got no real proof about it, they wouldn't even give a damn. But what's going on is the industry is very powerful, and they are in control. They are in there with them politicians. And that's one powerful tool that they can use to tear down a powerful person whenever they need be. Is use the media against them. And use greedy women to help do it. And some of them start coming and chiming in on their own. They don't even need it no more. It's called start the whirlwind. Start the little snowball and then start getting bigger and bigger and get to the point where they ain't got to call no women and tell them I'll pay you. Women just start jumping on board. Oh, yo, listen, girl, I'm going to tell you right now. Yo, oh, if you say this or get somebody to help me, I'm going to tell you, I'll give you $1 million too. I'll make up a story because I was with him. Remember the day and all that. Look at the new woman that tried sitting up there, snots, crying, everything. She looked kind of like an Arab or whatever. I didn't really believe her. When I first seen her, I'm looking at her like, do I believe you? I'm looking at her like, And I really couldn't believe her, man. Now, her ex is saying that she offered him $3 million to help her with her story. For him to, say that it's all true and all that stuff. And he told on her. So I don't know the outcome of it yet, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, get out of here with these stories, these women coming out of nowhere, man. It's crazy. It's deep. It's disrespectful. It's going to tear our culture down. Our kids might get rich and be celebrities one day, and they can still use this against them. the politicians ain't gonna do it because the ones who run this industry is powerful, and they are in there with the politicians. Now, I don't touch that one. Leave that one alone. Whenever we ready to get rid of a celebrity, we can just create something on them and utilize the media and all that. If they get rid of that, nobody can't go to jail for something that happened years ago. It's already statutory limits with a lot of stuff. But we ain't. That's not cool. And everybody laughing and joking until the joke is on you. Y'all making all these cartoons and jokes and all that. One of y'all kids grow up, nephews, nieces get big in the game, and they use it against them. Y'all won't be laughing and joking. This is a real problem. Y'all better pay attention to it. For real. It's serious right now. It's a no-fly zone no more. You take a woman, spend money on her and all that, take her somewhere, and then she say you took the sex from her. That's crazy. Now, if a person do take the sex and all that, so don't get it twisted. Let me make sure I say that, because you know this YouTube stuff, they try to twist it up. They deserve to go to jail. Put your hand on a woman, deserve to go to jail. That's it. Woman hit you first, you hit back, then she got to go to jail. But I'm just saying, the things that's being created right now, pay attention, man. Everything ain't always what it looked like, man. All these new things coming up on Puff and all that ain't what it is. Anything that really is on him, then he got to do his due diligence. He got to do his time. When I did wrong, I went and did my time. And facing 60 years, I went and did my time. They call it rehabilitation. So if he did something wrong, hitting on women, and you know, if he did drug people, hopefully he didn't drug them and take the sex, because nobody can agree with that. That's a no-no. But if people was willingly with the knowing they was in there with the drugs and everybody having fun and all that, but if you did it and the person don't know you put something in their cup, that's effed up. Nah, that's a no-no. But I'm just saying, people coming out of 30 years, 10 years, 20 years saying somebody did something to them. Y'all got to look at this. First 48, right? The first 48 says, and the reason why they created the show is because in the first 48, all the evidence is fresh. They need that within the first 48. After that first 48 is up, 9 times out of 10, they ain't gonna be able to solve the case. Maybe it'll happen later on down the road. Somebody might come out and say what happened and all that. But the first 48, if nothing really happens, they look at it as the case don't even get solved, man. Some cases don't get solved. Some of them, something pop up later on down the road, because God don't like ugly. God will get you one way or the other years later. But 9 times out of 10, they can't solve that case. So how can somebody that laid down with a person that really didn't just take it from them? The girl might be like, no, no, no. And then, you know, the dude trying to ease it in, and then she just start going for it. And then they end up having sex. But once they say no, no is no. Fall back. But what if they just actually had sex and enjoyed everything and everything was good? Now this guy's rich, ain't paying her no attention. She mad because he got another girl through the tabloids looking good with him in magazines and all that. And they mad, and then they figure out a way to ease in. After 10 years, 20 years, might just be the time when they just felt like doing it. How do you prove that? When you can't prove murder after the first 48, how you prove somebody just had sex with a person that really didn't actually get raped? They left, they went home, and they sat years later and they ain't said nothing to nobody about it, nothing. How? Explain that to me. I don't get it. And all these people popping up, and then they trying to force young girl stuff. Then this other lawyer with 120 20 people. That's 60 men, 60 women. How you find that out that fast? That's a class action lawsuit. Only thing all them people gonna get is probably $100, $1,000, $2,000, whatever, amongst each other. They ain't gonna get no real money. But y'all didn't find that many people that fast. That means Diddy Johnson, his penis will be sore as HELL, man. Come on, man. That means he was a sick psycho. And then when they put that 800 number up, only thing y'all did was open the gates for people that definitely know they ain't do nothing with that man to come up with a story and make it make sense and then call that hotline, man. So all this stuff ain't cool. The jokes and all that ain't cool. We need to look at this as something real serious, man. Because it's going to affect our kids along the way. And y'all laughing and joking now, but later on, it's not going to be a joke. It's not going to be a joke when it hits home to y'all. For real, we need to pay more attention to what's going on and get on these politicians and these judges and these people that is holding him accountable for what he's doing and make sure that they doing it the right way. Because if he was a monster like that, let's make sure that we put a monster away the correct way. Let's don't let no other things slip by. Because while y'all making jokes and all that, y'all not paying attention to what they slipping in there on the sneak tip. Because whoever's next is going to get all the backlash without nobody helping them, to get over without us being able to say, nah, that really ain't what's right. Y'all lynching that person for the wrong reason. That ain't right. Nah, we ain't going for that. You know why? Because we too busy making cartoons and making jokes. We not paying attention to the bigger picture of it. Y'all paying attention to the jokes and the laughing, and it's Diddy. A lot of people don't like to laugh and joke because they love to see a brother that's been popping or a female that's been popping and rocking and getting money for 100 years, and now they down. So a lot of people laughing and joking on that level. A lot of people laughing and joking because they just chiming in, being yes men and yes ma'ams, chiming in on laughing and joking on a person. Everything ain't funny, man. And this ain't a laughing matter. This is a serious matter, man. It's a serious matter. Lives at stake. It's real victims that is out there. And just gotta give him the correct due diligence with this case. And that's all I'm saying, man. Straight like that. It ain't fair to the victims. It ain't fair to him if people that's lying on him, even though he might have done some things to whoever he did it to, but the other people, that part don't count. Push them to the side, because we not creating none of this type of stuff. Because we got real entrepreneurs out there that's up and coming and that is doing things. And then we're not going to let this here be a trickle effect or a thing to do when we want to get rid of a person that is a big dog. Use the media against them. And then all of us laughing and joking. This ain't no joking matter, man. Y'all better pay attention, man. For real. It's not a game. Let me see what I got going on in here, man. Yeah. Sheila Johnson said lots of them are lying. That's a fact. That's a fact, they lying. And it's sad, man. So, yeah. So, I'm enjoying myself, man. I'm out here in Detroit. I just seen I don't even really chime in on it with the ozone dude. I'll just be laughing and joking and posting little stuff on my Instagram and my Facebook and all that, and a few shorts. And yeah, make sure y'all like this, man. Hit this, and y'all new, man. Subscribe for me. Show me some love. Hit the like button. Hit that like button. I need them likes to go up, man. Instagram be playing with our numbers. Before, when I started this YouTube stuff, I thought it was a game or just something that people like to say, and I start noticing, man. And we out here working, man. This is really work. This is our job, and entertain y'all with good conversation, with good um journalism work, and good um keeping y'all abreast with what's going on out here, man. So them hitting them likes is very important. But I don't really entertain the little clown dude, um from out here named Ozone. But I have fun with it, and he's a guy that love Alpo, and I'm not mad at that. A lot of people love Alpo. Alpo had family that loves him. They don't got nothing to do with how he moved around in the mean streets and all that. Only time when I speak about Alpo is it's a lesson that people need to learn, so that none of these young cats don't think that they can be like Alpo. And for y'all people to follow a guy like the Ozone dude, like he really ain't nobody. He really a troll in the basement. He don't come outside out here. Cause I've been out here and I'm around some real thorough official who's Detroit cats out here. You know what I'm saying? He don't come outside. And for y'all to follow him and listen to that foolery and how he tried to take the words and switch them around and say all this little fly slick stuff, it's stupid. And my bro Unique was like, man, don't entertain that dude, man. Even his followers, man. He might got 17,000 followers, but his comments don't add up and his numbers don't add up to his subscribers, and things of that nature. Some people might subscribe when they first see you, and some of them don't come back, or they might pop up and come in here and there, but they don't all do it at the same time. Stuff like that. That's how this YouTube thing go. But I'm always saying this to say, and the only reason why I'm saying something back to it is like it's really stupid and ignorant, because when a person do a crime with you and they take you away from your family, and then people accept them when they come back out like they cool, like I always say, and like anybody always say, as long as you let me know you a snitch, then shoot, I know how to deal with you. That's what my bro Unique always say, and that's what I always say. If I see a person that I know that was a snitch before, I shake his hand, give him 5, and keep it moving. That's it. Kill a brother with kindness. That's it. But I'm not condoning nothing that another man do to take another man from their family, man. You're not a real man. You could be the toughest man on the planet, not scared of nobody. Once you snitch and take another person from their family, and the only thing you had to do was go in there and do your time, I don't have no more respect for you. I had a bunch of respect for Alpo. I looked at Alpo like a big brother. And when he did that, that's a no-no. It don't matter where the people was from. And then, the biggest thing was you 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 killed Rich Porter. So it's like, how this Ozone dude that ain't even from Harlem got conversation and chiming in? What y'all not understanding, who was following Ozone, he's utilizing y'all to get some money off of it. Because negative energy travels hard and fast. So he say negative stuff. Negative energy travels fast and hard. So he say negative stuff. A lot of people think that is cute and they buy into it. And y'all only buying into something negative, because did y'all ever think if he did that to one of y'all family members, sent them to jail, would y'all be mad at him? But y'all cool with it. Are y'all so naive and struck on that Alpo was like a star? So people be starstruck sometimes. They overlook that he just human like us. But that's y'all getting caught up with this clown or with anybody that loves a person that did wrong. Nobody gets no glory with sending nobody to jail. Nobody gets no glory with sneak killing somebody for a woman. Not killing nobody for no woman. That's stupid. Not killing nobody that's my homeboy for some money. I just won't rock with you no more. And I'm damn sure not gonna kill you because I want it and you got it and you my friend. That's never gonna happen. So anybody that rock with a man like that, y'all need to check y'all integrity as a person to listen to an ozone. And he look at him. He's sitting in a basement with a dusty shirt on. You don't see him come outside. Show outside. You can go through my YouTube and see me all through Harlem. You see me in places, see me in feeding the homeless in North Carolina. Tell him to show y'all where he at. So why would y'all like and deal with a person like that? Y'all crazy. And I'm only saying that respectfully. Check yourself. Because he ain't outside in his own hood. And I tell him to come to Harlem because I'm outside. I'm out here. I'm out here. I'm in Detroit where it's nothing but real gangsters out here. Nobody to play with dudes out here. And I'm with a few of them that's real good. See, one thing about gangsters, they are real gentlemen. And they real. Only time you gotta worry about gangsters is when you violate them. Because other than that, they don't care. They humble. That's what gangsters are. Humble. Just don't play with them and disrespect them. That's it. And they showing me love out here in this city. My brother Jihad, my brother Free. Like, yo, it's crazy out here right now, man. But I don't see no ozone dude. And y'all be watching the dude, the old Dusty Frank, Fred Sanford tank top talking about something and talking about an Alpo. Like, come on, stop it. And what y'all definitely need to understand, it's too many gangsters in New York for y'all to keep talking about Alpo had Harlem shook. Yeah, right. He might have had his certain people that he had shook, and them people that he was shaking up, they don't even who. Y'all need to ask who are they, because evidently they ain't nobody to let any man shake them up. Because ain't no man gonna shake Bootsy up. I don't care who you is, how big you is, how tough you is. You might could beat me and beat me up and all that, but there's more than one way to skin a cat. You put your hands on me, straight like that. And I ain't saying that to sound good. I'm just saying. Too many gangster names. And whoever from Harlem, and if you ain't from Harlem, you know people from Harlem that's nothing to play with, that's gangsters, and they know the Alpo and never even thought twice about playing with these people. Put that under the comment, because I already done told y'all before. AZ told y'all on Say Cheese how the dude snatched up Stan and because Alpo owed money. I've been told that story last year sometime. And AZ know I told the story, but he told it again the correct way because he know. And I gave A props because I knew he went and got that money to save Stan. Because the guys that had Stan was looking for Alpo, and Alpo wasn't looking for them. And then to Say Cheese, AZ gonna say that Alpo told him that, man, why you pay them niggas, man? That work was whack, man. It was whack anyway. One thing about this game, man, if somebody give you some work and it ain't good and it's trash, you give it back. You don't keep the money. That means you just wanted to keep the money. That's an excuse. You don't keep that. You give that back and keep good business going. Tell them to give you something different. So trying to use your thug and act like utilizing your thug, that's why them guys came the way they came. Like, nah, you gonna give me mines. So stop it. Ain't no Harlem was shook. Negative. You know how big Harlem is with a bunch of ain't nothing to play with? You know how long it took Alpo to sneak his head out and then say, after he left the witness protection program, and say, He come out after he left the witness protection program. He came out, hung around here and there. He started getting a little love, started feeling good to him, and he started sticking his head out, and then he started coming out and coming out. But he was hanging where he's supposed to hang at. And like I said, this ain't nothing to throw no punches at him, but y'all not going to be calling Harlem soft and make it think it's something sweet, because the only thing y'all going to do is make people from somewhere else step to the wrong Harlem dude. And I don't want the Harlem dude that y'all, brainwashed a person to think they could play with the wrong Harlem dude, and he end up doing something to this person. Now he loses his life from looking at stupid stuff on this internet. And I don't want the person that think that they could play with another person's life because they heard of this stupid stuff on the internet. Period. Alpo knew his position where he could play around at. It was nothing to play with. Wasn't a punk. None of that. I get it. But one thing on this planet, when a person is a snitch, people just stay away from you. You back home. Nobody's beefing with a dude that's a snitch. Well known publicly. How y'all gonna beef? It ain't gonna happen. We know plenty of people that had beefs in the street and it was known out there and they killed each other or had people killed and all that. I ain't never heard Alpo had no beefs in those streets with somebody and it was an ongoing. They killed one person, they killed another person on their side, they came back and killed. I never heard of that. Anybody out there that do know one, please tell me. We just know about the things where Alpo say, yo, go meet the store, my nigga. Yo, meet me up the street. Oh, let's go over there. Or shook a dude, hey, yeah, how you doing, man? And blew people brains out. And this ain't, once again, throwing punches at them. This is a message to y'all out there that think y'all know something. Y'all listening to clowns that's not even outside. They ain't even from Harlem. How you even talking about Harlem business, man? Then you throwing out names, Miss T and all this. Like, dog, you's a clown. But I ain't mad at you. It is what it is. Where you at? Come outside in your city. I'm out here, man. I'm out here. We at the Airbnb right now. We chilling. We doing a paid in full party. So, I came out to show my bro free some love, man. And rock with my boy out here, man. That's it, man. So yeah, make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit me up, man. Go check out my interview on the Unbelievable podcast. Hold up, man. I gotta let y'all. Let me see, man. Hold up. It's homie working hard. His podcast gonna be off the hook. Unbelievable. Hold up. This is how they treat your boy when he come in town, man. You gotta love Detroit. You gotta love Detroit, man. I love Detroit, man. Unbelievable behavior. Unbelievable behavior. Check out my interview up there, man. I said some stuff y'all ain't even heard from me since my Queens flip. Cam Capone, my Vlad joint with Unique. I gave him some exclusives, man. I didn't get to get all your comments, man, but yo, make sure y'all put them comments at the bottom. I'm gonna check them out and I'm gonna answer back to y'all, man. For real, because I was too deep in the conversation to even be reading this stuff, man. And I smell that food in there, man. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you how real it is, man. This the love we getting in here, man. They doing it up in here, man. Oh, they done packed all the food up. Hold up, man. Hold up. This how I look at it, man. Got all the good old Henny and all that. Big bottles. Got all kind of stuff, man. Like, but yeah, your boy Big Boosie. I'll see y'all in a minute. Make sure y'all subscribe. Hit me up at the real Big Boosie, BOOTSIE on my Instagram, and just make sure y'all subscribe and hit the like button, man. And I appreciate y'all for real. Signing out.